Hey Dabbles, I hope this video finds you and your family safe during quarantine. So today I'm super excited to talk to you about freebies. So many different brands and companies have come together to offer free services to help us get through this time. Now I am a total frugal person, so for me when I hear the word free or discounted, I am all about it. Now you guys may have watched my other video where I talked about how I had a very similar situation happen last year where I had to be in isolation, and I talked about all the different ways and different tools and different things that I did to keep myself sane and healthy and continuously evolving. And I had to pay for it all, which is great, but right now all these companies are helping us, help ourselves through quarantine. I believe that we are all very welcome to, take this time of rest. They're calling, this time the great pause. So I think, if you're taking the time to just chill out and relax, that's great. If you are looking to, kind of grow and evolve as a person, or develop different skill sets, or, acquire more knowledge, there are tons of free classes that are being offered. If you're trying to become more spiritual or really tap into getting into a healthy mindset, there's tons of free wellness options that are out there right now. And I've put together an extensive list of a variety of different things being offered for free right now. I'm not going to go through the entire list because it is very long, but I've placed a link in the description, so click on the link there and it will take you to the full list and you can kind of check out everything that's going on. So just to go through some of the lists to give you an idea of some of the things that are available, I will tell you about a few of them. So if you're into the wellness space, whether it's mind, body, spirituality, there is a ton of different resources that are free to us right now. For example, you can go and follow a bunch of teachers online, meditation teachers, wellness teachers, and coaches, and they are actually all offering a ton of free content right there on their Instagram pages, on their Facebook pages, through, Instagram and Facebook Live. One of my favorite teachers in the sound healing and breathwork space is a woman named Shanilla, and she's actually offering a ton of free content on her Instagram page. She has, different posts as well as IG lives that she does, and of course she has, paid classes as well, and, ones by donation. But if you check her out on her Instagram page, she has free virtual sound baths on Instagram Live on Mondays at 7 p.m. and Thursdays at 12 p.m. Pacific Coast time. WellSet is actually having a wellness festival that has been ongoing for several weeks, and they've got tons of different teachers and coaches and free classes, so check out that website as well. If you're in LA County, Headspace is actually offering free access of meditations, different sleep and movement exercises on their website, so make sure to check out that link. And one of my favorite companies is a company called HeartMath, and they are basically full of leaders that tie in our emotion, and they try to prove it all with science. Basically taking science-based approaches and tying that in with our emotional well-being. They offer tons of different knowledge and information and courses, and they're actually offering one of their experiences right now for free. I talked about this a little bit in another video, but the Nike Training Club app is one of my favorite apps to use when I work out anywhere outside of the gym, actually even at the gym. It's an app that basically has a built-in program of a bunch of different exercises, exactly like a personal trainer would, walking you through the different steps, as well as kind of rooting you on and all that kind of stuff. I made a whole different video about it if you want to look it up, but they actually are offering their premium right now for free for the foreseeable future. But there's tons of other apps, including Gold's Gym and Fitbit, that are offering different things for their clients and members. Also, if you're looking for something to do for your kids in the wellness space, there's tons of yoga and mindfulness and different movements for kids. And some of the ones that I highlight is Go Noodle and Cosmic Kids. One of my new favorite resources for meditation is Unify. Very recently, a friend turned me on to them, and on April 4th they had done this huge 10+ hour meditation with various different people coming through, different spiritual and thought leaders that came on and talked to people or provided free meditations, even celebrities and different people who are in that space and have gotten really involved in that space. It included HeartMath, and it was just really great knowledge. I actually think they have it still saved on their Facebook page, but they did this Facebook Live, and at the end of the evening they did a global meditation, not even counting the people who were doing it outside of the Facebook Live. There was over 25,000 people that were meditating at the same time. It was one of the most incredible things ever. I basically sat and meditated, with all these different people, and I literally feel like I could feel the energy, and it was so profound. I really like them as a group. I started following them on Facebook and Instagram, and on Facebook they are constantly putting out a lot of great content with different people in the spiritual and wellness space. Now I also think it's very important to have some R&R. We really need to be able to relax and take some time, because we've been on autopilot for so long and we just go, and a lot of times we don't really get that time to rest. And one of our favorite ways, of course, to do that is to watch different TV and sports and all those different things. And right now there's a ton of providers that are, offering all these different complimentary and free services. For example, HBO, AMC, SiriusXM, Canopy, they're all offering a ton of free programming online and, through streaming services. The NBA, the NHL, the NFL, they're all offering these, league passes from, several years past, so you can go watch them. They have, the live broadcasts as well as, condensed ones. SiriusXM is offering customers, tons of different services, talk shows, comedy, sports content, and usually you have to pay for all that, but they're actually offering it for free through May 15th. Even the Symphony and different museums are offering tons of free content online, and I've got all the links on the list. Now, if you're somebody who reads a lot of my content, you would know that I love to grow. I think it's so important to continuously evolve and develop new knowledge and new skills, as well as kind of evolving in your mindset. We have to kind of look inside sometimes and grow as a person. Now, I do that in a variety of ways. Some of it is, learning things on a knowledge basis. Some of it is kind of making my car or my walks into like a university on wheels or on feet, listening to different podcasts, a variety of different podcasts, not just entertainment podcasts, as well as taking a ton of online classes. And right now it's awesome because there is a ton of free online courses, being offered from a variety of different sources. Just to give you an example of some of them, Harvard University is offering programming, health and medicine, social sciences, computer science, art design, business, humanities, just a ton of different stuff. Coursera is actually offering classes for the unemployed during coronavirus, just to help you, develop your skills and maybe learn a new skill set, while you're at home. General Assembly is somewhere that I love because they offer a ton of free workshops, and now, obviously we can't do it in person, but they're actually offering Free Friday, where they have online workshops for free on Fridays. There's a lot of free movies on YouTube. Different people have partnered with them. For example, Lionsgate partnered with YouTube and has provided free movies on their page on YouTube. I placed a link to a place that has all the different providers and various films and movies that are on there. I've also provided a link with free PS4 exclusives. There's a famous chef and restaurateur that is basically providing a bunch of cooking instruction on his IG Live and different posts on his Instagram page. And if you have kids, there's actually a ton of content for them as well. Kids Hub is offering free art lessons through their YouTube page. There's free digital education programs from ABC Mouse and Adventure Academy and, Reading IQ. If you're trying to learn a new skill like baking or sewing, knife skills, drawing skills, Blueprint is actually offering a ton of free courses as well. Or say you're creative and there's something that you've always wanted to do, like write a play. There's the people in those spaces that are offering their knowledge to you for free. For example, Lauren Gunderman has provided a free playwright writing video on her Facebook. Scholastic has offered a free digital hub where they have different day-to-day projects. There's a ton of free Ivy League courses, and I provided a list that was created by Dewal Shaw. The Museum of Modern Art is even providing classes on art, photography, fashion. And of course, I'm sure you guys have heard of Masterclass, and they, of course have, these classes, and it's pretty pricey, but right now they're actually having a weekly stream that is really fun and really cool and diving into different aspects, and you may find a subject that you enjoy. On the list, I've provided a ton of other freebies, including things like royalty-free hip-hop sampling from the US Library of Congress, restaurants that are offering free delivery right now with a minimum purchase. Or did you know that Disney's actually providing free bedtime stories? Yeah, they've got a hotline that you can call in, and some of their favorite characters will read a bedtime story to them. Even game companies have jumped onto this trend. I'm sure you've heard of Cards Against Humanity, and right now they're offering a free printable version of their family edition that you can print out on their website, which is so awesome. I've also provided links to a couple other places that have, several games that you can download just to keep yourself busy and keep your noggin going. And there's also a lot of freebies for the first responders who, thank you so much for being our heroes during this time. There is a lot of companies and brands that have extended, discounts as well as different freebies for them to kind of help them out and just give a little bit of help where they can. So I've provided a couple links to the different companies that are doing that as well. And there is a ton more freebies that's on the list in the link that is in my description, so make sure to check it out. And if you guys have anything that I missed or that you hear about, please put it in the comment section. I'm going to continuously update this blog, but hopefully this inspires you guys to get out there and try some of these freebies, whether it is entertaining or learning something new or creating a new hobby. It's all really, really fun stuff, and it will keep you busy and your family's busy while we're at home in quarantine. And as always, I always have, content coming up on Dabberella.com, so even if I don't have a YouTube video coming out, make sure to check out Dabberella.com and subscribe so you can get the updates there as well. And make sure to follow me on Instagram. I'm also on Facebook and Twitter, so please follow me on those social handles as well. Thanks, Dabbles!